It definitely doesn't look matte, but I like it. It looks a little dewy.
Today we're trying out 2 drugstore foundations, one from Covergirl and one from Maybelline. Which one is better? Watch and see. I want to see what drugstore foundation looks like on me.
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 I've always been a little nervous to try drugstore foundation. I've never used it before.
I use foundation maybe once a week, only when I'm going out. I don't do it on a daily basis because I don't think that the heavy coverage works with my skin because it tends to be a little bit sensitive.
I think when I was younger, I used drugstore foundation just because I think as like a kid, my mom was like, we're not spending $60 on any type of, foundation. You're just a kid, you shouldn't even be wearing this anyways. And it wasn't until I got older I started really investing in it. But I think that's because a lot of people didn't carry an array of colors.
So I'm gonna try the CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Matte Made. It's supposed to be a matte foundation. And I'm gonna mix 2 because this one is a tad bit too light.
I grabbed D10 and it is called Golden Caramel.
The shade that I'm working with is going to be T70.
This is T70 matte. See, it's gonna be on this side of my face.
I feel like this one is a little thick.
So I am breaking out on this side of my face. So I hope I have a lot of coverage with this.
So right away, it's really full coverage, I think, but it's kind of moisturizing too. So I'm a little surprised, actually.
I think it gives me more of a tan, but not like a fake tan. I think it's giving me a more warmer tone, which I like.
I think I can, go into my neck a little bit and use a little bit more product.
It definitely doesn't look matte, but I like it. It looks a little dewy.
I've never used anything from CoverGirl before, so this is a big moment for me.
I'm done with this side. See, it looks pretty good. It looks like it matches pretty well.
There.
So this is the one side. The coverage is a little bit spotty. Usually I go for something with more full coverage and I have breakouts and blemishes right here and it's not really covering it up super well.
So it's like a medium coverage. It just looks pretty full coverage from far away. So I'm really liking that.
So this is CoverGirl on this side and my regular skin with no makeup on this side.
Next, I'm trying the new Maybelline foundation and I have it in shade 335. I like that it has yellow undertones because with my skin tone, that's a little bit hard to find with most foundations.
I'm thinking I'm gonna mix 2 colors. We're gonna see how this goes. If not, maybe one color will work, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need to mix.
This is 332 in Golden Caramel, so another caramel family.
I'm using shade 115, which looks like it'll be perfect for me. I hope it is.
We're just going to put a little on my hand. I love the hand. It's the best mixing palette ever.
I definitely have to pour it out. It doesn't have a pump. I feel like, so then a lot comes out, but it's fine.
I feel like it's matching. The caramel is the true caramel color, so it's matching so much better. And I also have more red undertones than yellow, and this one has a lot of more red undertones.
I really like the finish of this one. It's a little bit more matte and sheer, which is the style of foundation that I usually prefer.
You know what? I like this too, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely feels lightweight as well.
It's a little lighter than I thought, but I think if I let it sit, it'll oxidize a bit.
Ooh.
Okay, I definitely like this one so much better. I think this is so much truer to my color, and it's warming up my skin.
I think this blended out really easily compared to the other one, which felt a little thicker than this one. This one definitely is a bit thinner. So I like that.
This one has a little bit more gloss to me, and this one's a little bit more matte. yeah, they're both good. I think it just depends on what look you're trying to go for.
So we have the two foundations on. Funny enough, they kind of look like I have one face. I thought it was gonna look like one half having one face, but it looks good.
So I prefer the Maybelline foundation out of these two. I think that the color really matches my skin tone pretty perfectly. It kind of is a perfect blend between the top half of my face and the bottom half. And I really love the finish of it. It's dewy and it's really summery, but I feel like it doesn't have too matte of a finish where my color looks a little bit dull.
I really, really like the Maybelline. I think it has warmer undertones, better coverage. It went on smoother and silkier. This one was a little bit blotchy and just like wasn't right.
Honestly, I would choose both. I think with different, depending on the look I want to do, would depend on which one I would use. And I like how they both warm me up. But I think for an everyday situation, I might go with CoverGirl.
I thought I would like the Maybelline more because I've heard so many good things about it, but I actually like the CoverGirl one more. I'm a little surprised. It looks less cakey, and I think it feels like it'll last all day, whereas this one feels like it's wet and can slide around everywhere.
I would just like to say that it's okay to be runner-up. They're still both winners. But if I have to pick one, drum roll please, the Maybelline Fit Me. Why do I like it, you ask? I just like the fact that it still gives my skin a skin-like finish if I wanted that. And this actually was matte. So it really depends on what you like, but I'm really feeling the Maybelline Fit Me.